will stop and stare at a gal whose form is rare. And if she's got platinum hair, he'll give till he gets. But she must not presume he's gonna become her groom, 'cause gentlemen marry brunettes. When the broker in his prime meets a blonde who's got the time, he will squander every dime and buy her baguettes. Though she may be a sport, she'll find his soul is short, 'cause gentlemen marry brunettes. A bachelor may be fond of the thatch on a natural blonde, while he is off on a toot. But when his fling is done and the wedding bells are rung, the bride is dark at the root. When libidos start to perk, even bankers go berserk for a blonde that overwork and double their debts. If she darkens her shade, she'll finally make the grade, 'cause gentlemen, yes gentlemen, 'cause gentlemen marry brunettes.
You're driving me crazy. What did I do? What did I do? My tears for you make everything hazy, clouding the skies of blue. How true were the friends who were near me to cheer me. Believe me, they knew. But you were the kind who would hurt me, desert me when I needed you. You're driving me crazy. What did I do to you? You're driving me crazy. What did I do?
What did I do?
My tears for you make everything hazy, clouding.
Bring it up!
How very true were the friends who were near me to cheer me. Believe me, they knew. But you dog, were the kind who would hurt me, desert me when I needed you. Yes, you. Ooh, you are driving me crazy. What did I do?
I'm really rather curious, honey. What happened?
What did I do to? I couldn't care less.
Oh, now look, officer.
Get off, will you?
I got identification. I can prove who I am.
Hello, girls.
Hello, Basil.
I'm Martin. It's his turn tonight.
Oh, we'll give you my best.
Good night, fellas.
I wouldn't go out this way, girls.
What's happened, Joe?
Well, it's just that 6 guys found out they're all supposed to elope tonight with the same date. That's where the Cold War ended.
We'll sneak out this way, huh?
Oh, we're getting used to this.
Are you a sex maniac? Hold the phone, sis.
Don't call me sis. I wouldn't want anyone to know we're related.
Oh, have a heart, honey. It's not my fault. I didn't lay a glove on a single one of them, so help me.
Why? Why does it have to be me? Other people have normal sisters with only one head and nice, quiet psyches. But no, me, I've got to drum his hot rock of 1955.
Oh, don't say that, Connie. I didn't break my promise to you, honest. I turned him down and turned him down.
You couldn't turn down a bedspread.
Well, what am I supposed to do. Gentlemen seem to want to get married, and they pick on me. Is that so illegitimate?
No, but bigamy is.
Oh, don't be silly. I wasn't going to marry all of them. At least not all at once.
All you gotta do is say no, honey. N-O-9, nix, no.
Yeah,
Bonnie, you're live ammunition. You gotta be careful where you go off.
Yeah. Connie, I got a confession to make.
Yeah?
I don't think I've got all my marbles.
I know what you mean.
Just can't seem to say no.
You can't even say maybe.
I start out strong, and I swear that I'm not going to take the guy seriously, and then he proposes, and something inside of me snaps. I hear bells.
Bells?
Wedding.
I give up. Which one is it?
Western Union.
That's a switch.
Jones Sisters?
That's us.
Pleased to meet you.
All right, Joe. Deliver and blow.
Okay. All right.
Well, what is it?
It's a cablegram. Hey. Hallelujah. Lafayette, New Sons Arrive.
Lafayette, who? Delighted to handle you. Stop. Can place you in Casino de Paris. Moment you arrive, come at once. David Action. Hot ciggity. Do I get another chance?
Another chance. Yeah. Sit down. Another chance. All right, imagine you're in Paris.
Yeah.
You've just met a man. Now, he's tall, he's dark, he's handsome, and he's rich.
Right, right.
And he's nuts about you. And he gets down on his knees and he says, "Darling, will you marry me?"
I like it, I like it.
What do you say?
What do I say? Well, I've got...
What do you say?
No.
Louder.
No.
Mean it?
No.
Swear it on the stack.
No, no, 1,000 times no.
Operator, get me Western Union. I want to send a cable to Paris, France.
Combien
500 francs.
500 francs, 500 francs pour 3 boules de pain. Oh, dis donc, t'es tombé sur la tête, toi. Oh, je te paierai pas.
500 francs, je te dis
500 francs, 500 francs, laisse-moi rire. Oh, dis, à ce prix-là, je donnerais de la brioche à mes clients. Non, mais tu te rends compte, retourne à ton... Tu es un voleur.
Je suis boulanger, je ne suis pas voleur. Adieu, madame.
Good morning, Charles.
Bonjour, maestro. Very good year.
Oh, Paris. An ever-loving doll.
Wish you'd bring breakfast once.
Now, my boy. When you're a big success, she'll bring it to you on a silver tray with diamond-studded sugar cubes and golden coffee.
But when am I going to be a success, maestro? That's the point.
Look, Charles. I know you were meant for the theater. You know you were meant for the theater. But unfortunately, the theater doesn't know you were meant for the theater. And aren't you late for work?
Oh, my gosh, yes. Pardon.
What is your profession today, Charles?
I'm the relief cop at Avenue Kléber on the stop-and-go sign.
Vous êtes Monsieur Action?
Moi, je suis.
Un télégramme pour vous.
Oh, merci beaucoup. Oh, you better do something for that cough, son.
What is it?
I don't know. Arriving. Jackpot. Listen to this. Arriving Tuesday, SS United States. Ready to start Casino de Paris as you offered. Jones Sisters.
Who are they?
Jones Sisters? Jones. Let's check the file.
I
Not a
want
suit.
is, he just wants to act.
He should live so long.
Vagabond lover.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
If you'll just let me explain.
You are a muzzler, a larceny artist, in addition to which you are a crumb bum. And let's face it, old boy, you're spoiling my pitch.
Rudy, don't you trust me?
Yes, I don't trust you. I'll beat it and take this unemployed baritone out of here.
I'm a tenor. Will you listen? We don't want any money.
Not a scotch, not a gin, not a bourbon.
All I want is some information on the Jones sisters.
Jones sisters? You mean back in the roaring 20s?
That's right. What about them?
Oh, they were the most. You compare with them. Of course, they were the Dolly sisters. They were very talented, very good. The Jones sisters, they created revolution in France. They were colossal. They were sensational. And they had no talent whatsoever.
Did you know them?
Did I know them?
I asked you first.
Did I know Mimi and Mitzi Jones? Huh. Run along, my dear. Plutarch. Huh? Did I know them? No one knew them any better. Why, I almost married them.
Both of them?
Of course. I was deeply in love with Mitzi, and we were engaged until she got making love to Mimi. Then I was engaged to Mimi. We were engaged until she got making love to Muriel.
Muriel?
My second wife.
Oh.
You see, this was back in 1926, when I was the biggest thing in all of Paris. Ah, youth. You're only young once.
The way you put it, once is enough. Tell me something, Rudy. Did they ever commit matrimony?
Among other things, yes.
Did they ever have any sprouts?
Mitzi didn't, but Mimi did. Mimi had 2 baby girls.
I knew it. We're in. We're home free, and I got them.
Oh, you idiot. That was back in 1926. That could never happen again.
Yeah, well, it's going to happen again. The Jones sisters are arriving this afternoon.
Oh, good heavens. That'd be a tragedy. Why, they'll be old and fat.
Bonnie and Connie, the daughter.
But they're babies.
Yeah, some babies. 36, 22, 34.
Mais no.
Mais yes, Mimi and Mitzi come see, come saw.
Sa, and that is good enough for me. Why, this is a miracle. I'll be their patron, they'll be my protégés. I'll be a sort of aunt or mother to them. We'll open together in the casinos we did in the old days. I'll be a sort of father to them.
Okay, Dad.
No, on second thought, I'll just sort of be a dear friend.
Then you'll speak to Monsieur Villard at the casino?
But of course. We've got to get them the finest suite in all of Paris. Let's call the president at a cocktail party. Now get out of those clothes into something that's smart.
Okay, one thing, Rudy. You got to behave yourself.
Seldom in one lifetime does a man get a chance to relive his greatest performance.
Yeah, well, you're not going to play Casanova with these kids.
I give him my word of honor.
Just take his word. Allons, enfant, let's go chercher les dames.
Hello?
Here we are, girls. Bonnie?
Honey? Huh? Girls, it's Rudy, your Uncle Rudy.
Hit the road, Uncle.
Officer, these characters are bothering us.
I'd love to. How do you like that?
There are a couple of girls.
Looks like a sister act. I beg your pardon, are you the Jones sisters?
That's us, Dad.
I'm David Action.
You're David Action?
Yep.
Oh, I certainly am glad to meet you.
I'm sure glad to meet you.
You're Mimi's daughters, but that's impossible. You can't be the Jones sisters.
Take it easy.
What's the matter?
Where are the orchids, the diamond chokers, the rubies, the emeralds, the sequins, the furs, the glamour?
What's his message?
Well, you see...
Why, your aunt and mother be disgraced to see you walking down the Champs-Elysees looking like a pair of refugees from American Express.
What have Mom and Aunt Mitzi got to do with us in Paris?
Look, Charlie, let's hustle them down to the hotel and get them changed before they meet the press.
Just a minute. Nobody's hustling us anywhere until I find out what the score is.
It's nothing personal, Miss Jones. Look, it's not that you're not the most beautiful girl in Paris, because you are.
You could stop traffic without a cop.
But the tradition, my dear, the tradition of Mimi and Mitzi. Why, they're a French institution.
Oh, look, what's the fuss? We know they were in show business,
But we didn't know they were that good. Gee, they must have been talented.
Talented. All they could do was hold feathers in the right places, and sometimes they didn't do that very well.
But that's impossible. Mom's very strict.
And Aunt Mitzi thinks what every young girl should know is very little.
Oh, they were wonderful, scandalous. One day they were unknown. The next day on their way to Paris, they met a kindly old Oriental potentate who used his influence. And then, bang! They entered Paris like Napoleon. It was almost a national holiday. The flags were flying, the diamonds were glowing. Lord Wickenware and I were among the first to greet them. Gentlemen, may I present the Jones sisters.
You can't arrest me. I'm an American citizen. I'll write a letter to the Times. The New York Times.
Never did 2 American ambassadors generate so much goodwill so quickly. The night they opened at the Casino de Paris, I was the top star of the show. And then, like a thunderbolt, everything changed. From Montmartre to Montparnasse, from the left bank to the Bank of France, from London and Rome, and even from Texas. Everyone came to see them and pursue them. Paris was at their feet. They had je ne sais quoi. The way they walked, for instance. They walked like no one else. If you had put a ripe grape between their knees, it would not have had its tender little skin bruised. They could not speak a word of French.
Lodi, darling, can you lend me $100,000 until tomorrow morning?
I'm sorry, my pocket. I've only got pounds.
Oh, dear. Well, I guess 100,000 pounds will have to do.
And yet everybody understood their meaning. You could read it in their eyes. And the way they talked. They could say so much by saying so little.
Oh, thank you for the bangle, Your Majesty. Come on, Choo-Choo.
Kings and dukes showered them with gifts. Earls and barons courted them. Counts and cavaliers committed bankruptcy.
My puppet, I nearly forgot. I've got something for you.
Oh, Pooh, you shouldn't have. Oh, Pooh, it's luscious. Oh, I just love snails, don't you?
By Jove, yes.
Yes, my dears, they had je ne sais quoi. They proved that 50 million Frenchmen can't be wrong.
She's disenchanted. We're all disenchanted.
The point is, all of Paris is waiting for you now. The daughters of Mimi. You can't make an entrance looking normal.
You've got to have je ne sais quoi.
What's that?
What you haven't got.
Now do you understand?
Yes, but those were the old days. We can't possibly...
We can and we will. Come on, the press is waiting. First the hotel.
Follow that street.
And you get the bag.
Whoa, Nellie, wrong place.
Nothing less than the best.
Well, we like it, but we can't afford it, Mr.
We couldn't even
Action.
afford the sightseeing charge.
Will you hurry up? We'll be late with the je ne sais quoi.
Right this way, ladies.
Hurry, hurry. The press of Paris is waiting downstairs in the cocktail lounge. You'll have to change quickly.
Only thing is, who's got the loot to pay for this hall?
And don't look at us.
Oh, don't be silly. Money means nothing at a time like this.
In 2 days, you'll be living in a much bigger one. Come on, let's go.
You know, you could have gotten a bellboy for this.
It costs.
Where are the trunks?
Brace yourselves, men. No trunks.
You mean everything you have is in those 2 bags?
Well, the truth is, everything isn't very much.
Well, let's see. Keys.
It's open.
Whatever you've got, I bet you sure fill it well.
Oh, thanks. Hey, take it easy with that. Took me 3 months to pay for it.
Sensational.
Those are for our act.
Yeah, you're wearing them this afternoon.
They can't wear an evening dress at an afternoon cocktail party. Haven't you anything for the afternoon?
Well, we work nights.
We'll cut them down.
What?
Sit here and sewing kit.
Oh, you can't cut those. They're our singing costumes.
They're all we've got to go on with.
Quiet, get out of those things. Rudy, glamorize them.
Hey, just a minute, Mr.
We have no time to lose.
Oh, Mr. Action.
In here, Charles.
Honey,
What are you doing?
honey.
If anybody sees me doing this, the work of a lifetime is ruined.
Remember, girls, posture, take a deep breath, shoulders back. Yes, sirree. Very well, I'll get the gowns.
Hello out there. Bonjour, you all.
Have you met Miss Jones? Someone said as we shook hands, she was just Miss Jones to me. Then I said, Miss Jones, you're a girl who understands I'm a man who must be free. And all at once I lost my breath, and all at once was scared to death. And all at once I owned the earth and the sky.
Now I've met Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die.
Miss Jones and I.
And all at once I lost my breath, and all at once was scared to death.
And all at once I owned the earth and sky.
Now you've met Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die.
Miss Jones and I. Have you met Miss Jones? Someone said as we shook hands, she's just Miss Jones to me, just a Jones girl. Then he said, Miss Jones, you're a girl who understands. I'm a man who must be free. Understand, Miss Jones.
And all at once I lost my breath, and all at once was scared to death.
And all at once I owned the earth and sky. Now I met Miss Jones, and we'll keep on meeting till we die. Till we die, till we die. Miss Jones, Miss Jones, Miss Jones, Miss Jones, Miss Jones, Miss Jones, Miss Jones.
That's us.
Miss Jones and I.
Shucks, buttermilk.
Have you seen this?
How could I? I just stole it.
The Jones sisters are on the front page. You know, sometimes I have moments of genius.
You? But it was Rudy who said
Rudy.
the whole thing.
A mere piece of putty in my skillful hands. And speaking of putty, what is your chore for today?
Oh, I got a big day. First, I gotta feed the lions at the zoo. Then, I'm reserve street cleaner on account of the horse guards are having a parade. Then in the afternoon, I'm selling ice cream at
Cancel
Notre
the
Dame.
rest. We're going to show the girls Paris.
Maestro, if I don't work, we don't eat.
True. Just cancel the afternoon. We'll catch up with you at Notre Dame.
Dom.
My Dom.
I'll be in both places.
Anjou, 45-90. No, honey, Anjou, 45-90. Oui.
Hello?
Good morning. This is David Action. And which one is this?
This is the right one.
Have you seen the morning papers?
What's the use? We can't understand French.
Well, anyway, you are both a smash. And through my connections, I have managed to place you with the Casino de Paris as I promised. Open Saturday, rehearsals tomorrow.
Casino de Paris tomorrow.
I wondered who'd be paying for this hall.
Thanks, Mr. Action.
David, you doll. Now, stir your stumps. You are in luck. I'm going to show you my Paris.
Can we meet you in an hour? Okay. Bye.
Au revoir.
Oh, boy.
Hey!
Hey, now, you both do.
You mean it? He means it.
Well, let's go. We have to pick up Charlie down by the river.
You mean I draw the car?
Please, just to guard in the law on Tuesday. Let's not take a cab. It's just a long walk.
Here. How many do you have?
2,
Here.
3.
3, that's better. Oh, no, no. No, Daniela. That's the last one. It's not that I mind extending credit, but you now owe me 55,145 francs. It's high time you were settling up, or I'll foreclose with your father. All right, now, kids, run along. That's all. All gone. Run along. Come on. Speed.
Yo, my boy.
Hi.
Hi, Charlie. What's all this?
I always sell ice cream on Wednesday afternoons.
How's business?
Sold out, as usual.
Fine, let's have the dough, little Grisby.
Well, to tell you the truth, I only had one cash customer. Me.
He's the real bright type. Ask him what time it is, and he looks at the calendar. All right, Charlie, wrap it up. I told you you can forget about business for today.
Yeah, you're gonna show me Paris.
Well, you came to the right man. On Wednesday afternoons, I'm a tourist guide for American Express.
Fine, and you two run along. Let him guide you. Have fun.
On what?
Oh, I almost forgot, Charlie. I managed to procure a small advance for you. Here's 5,000.
My alligator bag.
True. Au revoir.
Bye. Watch yourself in the clinches.
Who, me?
No, him.
Oh.
Well, looks like you're stuck with me.
Some days are like that.
You must have a very strong stomach.
Say, what are you, a social leper?
Yeah. How would you like to see Musée Rodin?
What is it?
It's a museum.
Oh, great. My first day in town, and you want to take me to see a lot of old armor.
Oh, it's not that kind of museum.
Look, Schnook, all my life I dreamed of seeing Paris. So can't we start out with something a little more romantic?
Oh, it's very romantic. Besides which, you have no choice.
How come?
I'm caretaker there today.
I wonder what he's thinking about.
If he's thinking about what I'm thinking about, then he's thinking about you.
And what are you thinking about me?
How to get lucky.
You're an oddball.
I get worse. Come on.
Is this it?
You're wearing an engagement ring. Are you...
No, just part of Bonnie's surplus.
You had me scared.
Well, I don't see how it affects you in any case.
When you came out of the railroad station yesterday, I took one look at you and I said, oh.
You're a character, Charlie.
Yeah. My father always said that when I entered a room, it was as if someone had just left.
Will you stop picking on you?
Let's go down the garden.
I've never met a guy like you before.
I'm madly in love with you.
Charlie, you mustn't say things like that to a girl unless you really mean it.
I do.
Then you're a jerk.
I told you first.
I'm sorry I said that. I didn't really mean it, because it isn't true. You're honest and you're nice. In fact, you're just about the nicest maniac I've ever met.
Behold the way our fine feathered friend his virtue doth parade. Thou knowest not, my dim-witted friend, the picture thou hast made. Thy vacant brow and thy tousled hair conceal thy good intent. Thou noble, upright, truthful, sincere, and slightly dopey gent. You're my funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine. You make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mind a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart?
But don't change a hair for me. Not if you care for me.
Stay, little Valentine. Stay. Each day is Valentine's
Now, here's the Place de la Concorde. On that historic spot... On that historic spot there with the fountain stands, Louis XVI lost his head. After Paris gets a look at you, honey, 50 million Frenchmen are going to do the same.
Bonjour chérie, comment ça va?
Hi, Susan.
Téléphonez-moi ce soir.
You got it.
I see Americans lose their heads, too.
Only their hearts, girl, and not at the Place de la Concorde.
Oh? Then where?
Right down there, on the banks of the most romantic river in the world. The Seine. As soon as it gets dark, all the lovers of Paris meet along the river.
What are you doing later?
Hey, take it easy on the curves. I'm supposed to be the wolf around here.
Well, I only asked.
I heard you.
Well, I only meant.
I know what you meant. Here, I'm trying to get to first base, and all the time you're stealing second.
Well, can I help it if I like you?
Look, maybe we better not mix business with pleasure. I lose more clients that way. After all, I've only got 10% of it.
Well, I'm really not doing anything with the other 90%.
Yeah. How would you like to have a go at the Bateau Mouche?
If you like it, I'll try it, whatever it is.
It's a boat.
Oh.
Bonjour, David. Comment ça va, chérie?
Hi, Martine.
By the way, are you married?
In answer to your last rather personal question, my dear Miss Jones, there is the Statue of Liberty. Now, she's only 20 feet high, and she's a copy of Bartoli's original model in New York Harbor.
Then you're a bachelor.
Well, marriage is a great institution, but the trouble with institutions is they always have keepers for the customers.
You professional bachelors are all alike. You're so proud of being single, you don't even see the right girl when she comes along.
I sure see all the others, though.
Don't kid me. You're just a coward. You're afraid of getting hitched. And what does it get you? You go home to your place at night all alone.
Buenos días, David.
Hi, Carmen.
Hi, David. De kasi son. De Cerro Sobra.
Stamattina. What were you saying, dear?
I was saying, what's that?
That is the Cathedral of Notre Dame.
Don.
All right, Dom. Anyway, that's when Napoleon III was married to the Empress Eugenie.
Which door does the bride come out of?
I don't know, but over at the Church of the Madeleine, she comes out of the only door, as you can plainly see.
Aren't brides beautiful?
Well, the only thing is, if all brides are so beautiful, how come there are so many ugly wives?
That's a fine thing to say. Remember, you're going to have a bride of your own someday.
Adieu, David.
Farewell, Yvette. Oh, what were you saying?
Skip it.
Let's not skip it. Don't run away. Hey, wait a minute. You said something about my having a bride of my own someday.
Yes, but you're a confirmed bachelor, and you never will. Okay, I'm convinced.
But you're wrong.
You mean there's someone else? I mean, someone who...
I want you to meet her.
Thanks, but I've had enough of that passing parade.
I insist.
Okay, where is she?
Right up here. There's the only gal a guy in his right mind should ever marry. Paris.
Well, don't lose your head, young man. There are other things to be considered. Can she cook?
Best in the world.
Is she fun?
Oh, the most.
She's pretty old.
Yeah, but so experienced.
That same old face every morning.
But different every night.
My, how can a girl compete?
Well, there's one way. She won't support me.
Oh, I'd love to.
Well, over here, it's the European tradition. When a guy decides to take on the ball and chain, it's the girl who must provide a dowry. Understand?
Well, I've got $5.85 relations to lace combinations. They belong to you. 2 coats with collars, Ma and Grandma wore 'em. All the Ma's adore 'em. They belong to you. I've got 2 lips that care for mating, therefore waiting will not do. Take my $5, take my coats and collars, take my heart that hollers. Everything I've got, everything I've got belongs to you.
You want it gift wrap?
I've got $5. I'm in good condition, and I've got ambition that belongs to you. 6 shirts and collars, debts beyond endurance on my life insurance that belongs to you. I've got a heart that must be spurtin', just be certain I'll be through. Take my $5, take my shirts and collars, take my heart that hollers. Everything I've got, everything I've got belongs to you.
Bonnie, what is this? What's happened to us?
Something wonderful.
But I don't get it. I never felt like this before.
Right, right.
Bonnie, listen, it's mad. It's crazy. I never said this to anyone else, but Bonnie, will you? Will you?
Bonnie!
Hi, Maestro.
Come on down.
Yes?
Later, later.
Imagine running into you two.
Yeah.
Incidentally, Charlie, you've simply got to show Bonnie that view of Les Invalides.
You know I hate looking
Well,
down.
take a Dramamine.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Have fun. Have you proposed yet?
No, I was just about to, but... What do you mean?
Then I got here in time.
What is this?
The story of my life.
You sound as if it happens every day.
Every hour on the hour. Are you catching up?
Yeah, I'm beginning to.
You see, when it comes to matrimony, our Bonnie has a very loose court. Your fiancé, number 73, Paris branch.
Why, that two-timing
You're
little...
underestimating.
Are you on the level?
Yes, which is more than you can say. Now get that look of fire out of your eye. She simply can't help it. She cannot say no when a guy proposes, and they always do.
And what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to be an agent, our agent. So why not stick to business?
Okay, you've got it.
Over there is Les Invalides, and over there...
Let's go back, huh?
Good.
Uh-oh, here she comes. Now, let's not start a civil war by pouting so she'll know I tipped you off. Okay?
It was just a staple.
Well, see you later at the hotel, sweetie. Charlie's going to buy me a drink.
And with my own money, too.
David, finish what it was you were asking me.
Asking you?
Yes. Don't you remember? I kissed you like this. And then you said, will you? Will you?
Oh, yes, I was going to ask you, will you have dinner with me tonight?
What?
But the fact is, I've got a business date I forgot, so you see, I won't be able to make it.
But David, you said
Look, doll, it's getting late. I've got to get back to the office, so let's pour it on, huh?
But David...
See you tomorrow. Casino de Paris rehearsal. Plaza Athenae.
Très bien, monsieur.
So it's back to Sunflower, Kansas.
That's right.
The jilted bride's running home to mother.
Now, what do you mean by that crack?
That crack means that you can dish it out, but you can't take it. First guy that comes along that's smart enough not to propose to you throws your train right off the track.
Well, maybe that's true. But this time it's different.
How?
Because this time I'm really in love with him.
So you were in love with the other 72. Today you're in love, tomorrow you toss him into the ash can like a worn-out girdle.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
That muzzler.
Not a muzzler. That's just a pose. He has an inferiority complex.
He feels about as inferior as Gregory Peck.
No. He's sweet and sensitive under all that razzmatazz.
Oh, down, girl, down.
Oh, well, what's the use?
really didn't know it was like this. And if it really is, I've got a confession to make.
You told him about me. Well, it figures.
Oh, look, I was only trying
But
to...
if he really loved me, it wouldn't make any difference.
Well, then why run away? Why not give the guy another chance? Give him a little time. Remember, he's a weak character.
You really think I should?
Yeah, I really think you should.
Well, all righty.
We. All right, all right. Come on, girls. Monsieur Ballard's ready to watch you.
Oh, not so fast, not so fast.
Yeah, Rudy, we've got a slight case of the jitters.
Time like this. Come in. Hi, boys.
Hello, Rudy.
Oh, David.
Hello,
Connie. Sorry I'm late.
Hi, Charlie. What's the bit?
Well, Maestro gave me the afternoon off so I could watch you.
You were supposed to call me this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry I goofed, Bunny, but you see, I didn't crawl into my lonely little bed until about 5 a.m. this morning, so I just plain overslept. Well, let's get this show on the road. Ballarda's waiting.
Not so fast. We're in a case of stage fright here.
What is this, amateur night in Dixie?
Oh, cold starts always give us the jitters.
It's so empty out there if there were only some people.
Oh, fine. I'll go out and sell some tickets while you two get up your nerve.
All of us artists feel nervous before we go
How
on.
would you know?
Oh, never mind. We'll go
Now,
on.
wait a minute. Take 5.
Now, look,
You
Rudy.
heard me. It is big and cold and empty out there. But think of the way it'll be Saturday night. The way it was when Mitzi and Mimi first opened.
How was it?
Not a seat in the house. Standing room only. In the boxes were the President of France, the American ambassador, the Prince of Wales. 2 Texas millionaires were there. And then the orchestra struck up. Hi-ho, everybody.
I want to be loved by you, just you and nobody else but you. I want to be loved by you alone. Boop, boopy doo. I want to be kissed by you, just you and nobody else but you. I want to be kissed by you alone. Boop, boopy doo. I couldn't aspire to anything higher than feel a desire to make you my own. Boop, boopy doo. Bo, bo, dee, bo. I want to be loved by you, just you and nobody else but you. I want to be loved by you alone. Boop, boopy doo.
Jones, don't you want to be Jones? Jones, you gotta be loved.
I'm not one of the greedy kind. All of my wants are simple. I know what's on my mind. I'm not resting until I find what would make your eyes glisten like mine with love divine.
I wanna be loved by you, just you and nobody else but you.
I want to be loved by you alone. Whoop, whoopie doop.
I wanna be kissed by you, just you and nobody else but you.
I want to be kissed by you alone.
couldn't aspire to anything higher.
I want to be loved by you.
Than feel a desire to make you my own. Right.
I want to be loved by you, just you and nobody else but you. I want to be loved. I want to be loved by you. By you alone.
I want to be loved by you, just you and nobody else but you. I want to be loved, I gotta be loved by you alone.
Wonderful, eh?
Oh, congratulations.
Just like your aunt and mother.
Yeah. The only thing that has changed is my age. Oh, magnifique, magnifique. This is like new wine from an old vintage. Paris will love you. I just had an idea. An idea sensational. You remember the show in 1927, the big snow scene? You remember the costume Mimi and Mitzi wore in that scene?
Yes.
They were beautiful, delightful, exquisite.
Oh, yes.
The young Jones sisters shall wear the same costume as the older, the elder Jones sisters.
You'll love them.
It will be amazing. Arlette,
Oui, monsieur.
go to the vault and bring back...
Forgive me, monsieur. I thought of the very same thing. Voilà.
Merci. Are they not beautiful? Are they not lovely?
What there is of them.
Where's the rest of it?
You are the rest of it.
No, thanks. The Breenovs will never pass it. David?
What's the beef?
Is something wrong
Oh,
with it?
no, they're quite delightful, but a little drafty.
You have nothing to hide.
Only our reputation.
And a small appendicitis scar.
You will not bear them?
Not even in front of my husband if I had one.
Honey, this is the Casino de Paris.
I do not understand what is wrong with it.
They say the costumes are immodest.
Immodest? What has modesty got to do with the casino?
Let's get out of here.
Yes, it's been very nice meeting all of you, but we're just a couple of old-fashioned girls.
Yeah, we like clothes.
Bye now.
This is a disgrace. And you, get out of here. And stay out. And keep them with you.
I'm with you.
I want to be loved by you, just you and nobody else but you. I want to be loved, I gotta be loved by you alone.
Bravo, bravo, excellent.
Well, action gives action. How about that, Monsieur Marcel?
Oh, they are wonderful. They can open tomorrow night.
Shall we discuss terms?
Just one thing we'd like to know.
Yes, mademoiselle.
What do we wear?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
What are the costumes?
Ah, costumes?
Yeah.
Oh, very chic. Most chic, mademoiselle. Very smart, no? You will have black satin pumps, all studded with jewels. Very high heels, long black silk stockings with black sequin garters, and a black satin hair ribbon.
Wow, it sounds elegant. And what else?
Huh?
What else?
I don't understand French, but I think he just said that's all, Jack.
That's all, Jack.
But what was wrong?
They just don't like black.
I gotta be loved by you alone.
Charmant. Mais charmant. It will be an honor to have you both open tomorrow night at the Three Kings.
Swell.
We hate to be monotonous, Mr. Dufy, but there's just one thing we've got to know.
Yeah, what do we wear?
Uh-huh. What do we wear?
The costumes.
Costumes, mais oui. Très, très. Attendez. Denise! Voilà.
And?
Come on.
And?
This way, ladies.
What time's the show go on?
11 o'clock.
Don't they do anything in Paris but undress?
Yeah.
Well, ladies, are they not naughty?
Wowee.
I'm afraid I have a little bad news
We'll
for you.
do it.
What? Mercy.
We think your costumes are just beautiful. My sister and I'd be very happy to open at your joint. I mean, your establishment.
Excellent.
You think you're doing?
Have you gone crazy?
Why not? You were perfectly happy to have us do it at the Casino de Paris.
Now, listen, Bonnie, let's not be rash. I'll find something else for you at a more respectable place.
Respectable. The Coq d'Or is one of the most respectable places in Paris. Je ne comprends pas.
There's nothing to comprendre. We're going to open Saturday night.
Yes, if you don't feel like handling the contracts for us, I'm sure we can find some other impresario.
Well, monsieur.
Okay. Okay. It's a deal. But don't say you didn't ask for it.
Merci beaucoup.
Maestro. You really think they'll go on tonight in those feathers?
Of course not.
Mm.
Why am I pressing your tuxedo? Because she just might do it. She's trying to get my goat.
Why?
Because I was sap enough to fall for her, and she knows it.
Oh, she wouldn't do that. She's a nice girl.
Nice girl. She's a double-barrel phony.
Well, Maestro, aren't you?
Yeah, Charlie, I guess I am. But I'm an agent. To me, it's an occupational hazard.
True. I think she's stuck on you.
Bait, Charles, pure bait. She's the kind of a girl that'll stick you hot on a toothpick and serve it in a martini. Very dry. What time is it?
Saturday.
The hour.
8:30.
8:30. Hey, we've got to get down to Coke door and give the front the bad news.
Dupont. Ah, Monsieur Action. This is the big night, no?
Yeah, well, I'm afraid I have a little bad news for you, Devon.
Oh?
You may as well face the naked truth. The Jones sisters ain't gonna go on.
Wonder. But of course they will go on.
You mean they're here?
They're already undressing.
How do I get to them?
Through that door, but there is very little time.
Oh, no.
Oh, hello, David.
What are you doing here?
Why, the opening, of course. I presume you know the Oliver can wear?
Only by his notoriety. Excuse me, we've got to check the girl.
We've taken care of that.
You have?
Old hands, you know. Used to do the same thing for Mimi and Mitzi in the old days. By Jove, the girls are the spitting image of their mother. Yes, indeed. Right down to the last mold, what?
Who's that fellow?
That is the Earl of Wickenware, otherwise known as the Werewolf of London.
He's a Great Britain, isn't he?
In some respects, the greatest.
Pardon, monsieur. Cabaret is about to start. I'm very sorry, but these tables cannot be occupied during the performance.
Bonsoir, Connie. Bonsoir, Bonnie. Comment ça va? Très bien. Et vous? Ooh, Daddy. Daddy. Ooh, Daddy. Hey. Daddy, I want a diamond ring, bracelets, everything. Daddy, you ought to get the best for me. Hey, Daddy, when I look swell in sables, clothes with Paris labels. Daddy, you ought to get the best for me. Here's an amazing revelation. With a bit of stimulation, I'd be a great sensation. I'd be your inspiration. Daddy, I want a brand new car, champagne, caviar. Daddy, Daddy, you ought to get the best. The very best. Ooh, you funny old man. Get it, get it, get it. Ooh, Daddy, oh. Shouldn't have. Ooh, a little old. Why? It's expensive, but it's little. It's just what I've always needed. Something a girl can't have too many of.
I'm Connie.
I'm Bonnie. Hey, Daddy. Diamonds, bracelets, everything. Ooh, Daddy. You got the best for me, my little daddy. Ooh, hey. Won't I look swell in sables? All these here clothes with Paris labels. Daddy, you got the very best for me. It's me. revelation how a bit of stimulation makes for a new sensation. Now you're my inspiration. Ooh, Daddy, champagne, caviar, Daddy, my little old Daddy. He gets the best, the very best. Our Daddy gets the best. Ooh, Daddy, ooh, 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 Daddy, oh. Oh, Daddy is a living doll.
You can't make promises you don't keep, Rudy.
What do you think you're doing? I couldn't help myself.
Come on. I know.
Never in my life have I seen anything so vulgar.
Take it easy, Maestro.
Well, I hope it won't come as a shock to you when I inform you that you've just joined the great army of the unemployed.
We'd rather not discuss.
We thought Parisians had a sense of humor.
Oh, they do when something's humorous.
They're square as sugar cubes.
Well, include me, and I just joined them.
Meaning what?
Meaning you people don't need an agent, you need a keeper.
My, you're so cross. Let's just forget the whole thing and go to dinner.
Dinner? Oh, you're not receiving me, Miss Jones.
Huh?
I wouldn't be seen in the streets tonight with you if you paid me. You've made yourselves a national laughingstock, and you've made me the biggest fool in Paris.
It wasn't hard.
We're only trying to earn a living.
Give it up.
David, what are you saying?
I am saying what is quaintly known as goodbye forever.
Hip, hip, hooray.
I'll talk him out of it when I get a chance, but it's my night to wet down the watercress at La Salle, and I'm late.
Oh, get lost.
I knew you'd say that.
Did I hear you ladies mention dinner?
Perhaps a bird and a bottle of Maxine.
The charming part about dining with us is that you don't get to pay for it yourself.
What's up? What's happening?
Oh, it's probably those creeps.
Who is it?
The manager, mademoiselle.
The manager?
Manager.
I knew it was too good to last.
Here today, gone tomorrow. He's coming in.
Mademoiselle, it is my honor to inform you that this hotel and its services are yours to command. And if there is anything you desire, the only thing you have to do is raise your little finger.
Who, us?
Please be seated.
What gives?
Please. Corsage. This gentleman is Monsieur Mondeville, the couturier. Entrez, entrez. Champagne. A little drop of cognac. You should not drink it all at once, mademoiselle. Souvenirs de Paris.
Hey, wait a minute.
May I present Mademoiselle Suzanne and Monsieur D'Artagnan, who wish to lead a dog's life with you. A scent of Paris in the spring. For not to get chilly on cold nights.
But who's sending us all this?
Oh, you certainly know this much better than I. Without jewels is like a night without stars. All real, all yours. I hope you will both be very happy in this hotel.
You're sure making it easy. Oh, will you look at all this loot?
Can't all be ours.
But it is. We signed for it.
We didn't read.
Funny, those bijoux aren't from Woolworths.
From an unknown admirer.
From an unknown admirer.
From an unknown admirer.
Likewise. And who?
Who?
We've got to give it all back.
Well, we certainly do.
We can't keep a single thing.
Wouldn't be right. Oh, but Connie, couldn't we keep it just for a little while?
Yeah. Just for one day. Would that be immoral?
Well, step right up and call me sinful.
Miss Jones? Miss Jones? Your car is waiting.
It can't be ours. Don't fight, honey. Fate rides again.
Hold it.
You see that?
No, don't lose your head.
You realize what you're doing? You're ruining their reputation, making them the scandal of Paris. I ought to suck you right in the eye.
You're late.
I'd rather take up land taking.
But then who? I hear the gifts are beyond belief. The ex-Shah, don't you think?
Not at all. It's my guess that the King of Luxembourg is back in Paris incognito.
No, I can't believe it. Not Bonnie.
And let us not forget that the Duke of Monaster was also present at the opening, and you know his reputation. Ah, like old times, n'est-ce pas, Pooty, old boy? Like Mimi and Mitzi.
By Jove, yes. It takes it back to, well, let's talk about it later.
I hear they have a bodyguard who will cut the throat of anyone who approaches them.
And a gentleman, monsieur?
The King of Istanbul, without a doubt.
Of course not. Obviously Count Reynaldo of Venice.
Don't be naive. It's the Texas millionaire de Georges V.
Ridiculous. It has to be an Oriental. The Maharaj of Publistan.
Who else?
This is the time that gets me, because sooner or later the guy who's giving is going to come to get.
Oh, he's so shaky I couldn't look a bowl of Jell-O in the face.
All swept?
Yeah.
If only we had more in this stuff.
It's like saying, be my guest.
Gee, Connie, I really thought at least you could say no.
Bonnie, on the square, you can tell me the truth, did you?
Me? Why, nobody even asked. I thought maybe you'd flipped.
You know better.
Yeah. Well, it couldn't be David or Charlie.
Surely not Wickenware. He'd advertise.
And Rudy'd be here to collect his compound interest. Oh, Connie, I'm scared.
The guy could have a pass key.
Yeah, you better lock the window.
We're 7 stories high.
Yeah, but any guy that can afford all this loot could afford a helicopter.
Betty, bye.
Yeah. so. Pleasant dreams. Are you kidding? Honey, I've had enough. I'm having bad dreams.
Bad dreams? I'm having nightmares in CinemaScope. Oh, Bonnie, I wouldn't stay another night in Paris if you gave it to me.
Let's get out of here.
And leave all the loot.
Hello? Oh, just a minute, just a minute. Hello? Yes, this is he speaking. Who? New York. Hello? Hello, Mother.
Charles, my dear little boy. How are you?
Like a smoking pistol, Mother.
Charles, you haven't taken up smoking.
No, I said like a smoking pistol.
You're not playing with guns.
No, Mother.
There's a good boy. How are you?
Oh, fine, Mother.
Your father's on the extension.
Oh, hello? Hello, Father?
Don't hello me, you jackass. I want you to stop all this falderall and forget about a career.
But, Father...
How's your career going, darling?
Career?
No luck, Mother.
You're not running around with those dreadful women in Paris, are you?
No luck, Mother.
Enough of this nonsense and come home. You broke the bargain.
I have not.
The bank just called to say you spent $126,000 this week. Is that true?
No, it isn't. I really spent around $234,000.
What?
I didn't spend it myself. And the bargain was that I couldn't spend one dime of my own money on myself.
$234,000 and you didn't spend it on yourself?
Cross my heart. I spent it on 2 girls.
Well, isn't that the same thing?
Henry!
Father, how could I have such an idiot for a son?
It's not easy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dad. Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye, my darling boy.
Maestro?
Yes, Charles.
This just came for you.
Hey, look at this.
What passes?
It's from Monaco. The casino at Monte Carlo want me to open the Jones sisters there next week for the film festival.
Imagine.
And it's legitimate. They wired me. I'm amazed. I must be better known than I figured.
Your name is fame, Maestro.
Yeah. Get out of that sandwich, boy. We're going to save a couple of lives.
Come on, let's finish packing. Entree, come in. Oh, you came. I knew you'd come. Oh, David, I've missed you so much.
It's all over Paris how much you miss me.
You don't believe all those stories.
Look, I'm here strictly on a business deal. Would you like to open at the casino in Monte Carlo?
Monte Carlo?
Yeah. It's on the level, a legitimate offer. It'll get you out of, Hock.
Yes, of course we'll accept, but you don't believe me.
Does that make any difference?
Connie, do we take the job?
Are you kidding, Monte Carlo? Let's get out of here right now.
We'll take the blue train.
Why? We've got the Daimler.
We will not. We're leaving every single thing that was given to us right here. We'll go on our own.
But you can't. It's all yours.
I'll borrow Rudy's Mercedes.
Oh, well, let's not argue about it. Let's just get going.
She blows. Monte Carlo.
Bonnie and Bonnie, this is wonderful.
Rudy! Hootie!
Here we go again.
I didn't tell you where we were going. What are you doing here?
Why, the film festival, naturally.
Why, he hasn't missed a festival in 30 years.
Well, at least for some time.
We're in the show.
Why, this is fantastic. It's like the old days when Mimi and Mitzi opened the theater and the casino.
Well, the strangest coincidence, my yacht's in the harbor. We'll have a mad time, Rudy.
Oh, we'll have a ball.
We're not here
You two settle down inside. I'll run over to the casino and check on arrangements. See you later, after you get things worked out.
What's bothering him?
When it bothers him enough, you'll find out.
Charlie! Charlie, my boy!
Charlie, this is it. Your big break.
What is it, Maestro?
You're going on.
Huh?
Listen, Charlie, a guy just got caught in the wrong suite with the wrong wife, so he's non-compass menace. You've seen the rehearsals. You know the routine.
Oh? Oh, that's different. Just so as I didn't plan it.
What?
Never mind. Let's go. Talk with all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. Baby, I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you who I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. like Jack Horner in a corner. Don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Ooh, believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you.
No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Baby, I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in a corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for.
Put it up, put it up, rub it up.
Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you.
Ain't misbehaving, saving my love.
Baby, I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you.
I'm saving all I got, so misbehaving, baby, with you.
Like Jack Horner in a corner, don't go nowhere, why do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, ain't misbehaving, ain't misbehaving, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love. I'm saving my love for you.
Astonishing. I thought they would be awful.
Are you kidding? They're great.
But when a rich gentleman buys them in to perform, one doesn't expect talent, too.
What? You mean this is all subsidized?
Well, ho! I don't know.
Oh, it has to be Prince Alexis. Oh, I know he's 72, but his family's motto is never say die.
Oh, David, I've had it. This is just the greatest. What's the matter, David? Why are you acting up?
Bonnie, I gotta hand it to you. You were wonderful. In fact, you were so good you didn't need a sponsor to buy your way in. So why did you have to drag me into it, huh? Wasn't the one dive at the loot enough? Or am I just something nice to have around the house while he isn't here?
David, you take it easy because you're saying things you're going to be sorry for, and I don't even know what you're talking about.
Not much.
You mean all this isn't on the level?
Take a look for yourself.
How did all that get here?
Honey? Me? Well, all that loot didn't get here by radar.
Now, don't you try to make me the Matahari of this duet. I haven't attracted anything but a slight cold and Charlie.
It's gotta be you.
Since when? I'm not the girl who can't say no.
Girls, you mustn't do
this. It really isn't her fault, David. Remember, I told you, she just hasn't got all her marbles.
I get enough marbles for you or him.
Stop it. This is tragic. And it's all happened before with Mitzi and Neely.
What?
Right here in Monte Carlo. It was the only fight they ever had. That's why they had to leave show business in France and go home.
What happened?
It's a sad story. So there we were in our little love nest, with 29 in crew. But I reckoned without Mitzi. I should have known she would not give me up that easily. Her uncanny woman's intuition led her to the rendezvous, and there was a dreadful scene. Like tigresses. It is really my fault. If only I had not been so fascinating. They said I would have to choose between them. But how could I? I couldn't. I couldn't. There just wasn't enough of me to go around. So they left Europe and went home to a place called Sunflower, Kansas, eating their hearts out for what might have been, and were never heard of again.
Ouch! Never is a long, long time, Mr. Valley.
Ma!
Jeepers.
Hi.
You. Get out of that shimmy costume and get into your room. Yes, and you shake a leg before I shake a stick. We're going home first thing in the morning.
Yes, Mom.
Mrs. Jones,
I don't know you, so spare me the trouble. You climb back into your cage.
Okay, Mom. Mimi, darling.
And it's for you, Hubert Pryor Valley. You take one step towards me, and the vagabond lover's going to end up just a plain vagabond. Get.
She's back.
All right, young man. Nice Airport. And cut in your afterburner.
Choses are cool.
Come on, let's go. Hey, how much to charter this crate?
About 40,000 bucks, Junior.
It's a deal. Follow that plane.
Look at all that dough. Why, it's real. What is this? What's going on?
Well, this may come as a shock to you, Maestro, but I'm the one who's been giving the girls all that stuff to protect them from the wolves.
You?
Yeah. You see, I'm from the right biddles. I'm loaded.
Why, you dirty, low-down, double-crossing, sneaky little... Sweet, wonderful, generous... Will you hurry the man center and track that landing gear and fly my airplane out of here?
Yes, sir.
Merci.
Hubert, Valley, you stay away from me.
Listen to me, both of you. Now, look, it was Charlie who's been giving you all the loot. He's loaded.
Oh, Mimi, what's all this fuss? Everything I said is true.
I know. But what a thing to tell the children.
But, Connie, listen.
I wouldn't marry you if you were the last millionaire on this ship.
If you keep running away like this, I won't be a millionaire very long.
You can't buy me with money.
Whether you're rich or whether you're poor, it's always nice to have a lot of cash.
Bonnie, listen, forgive me, will you? I didn't know this character was responsible. I'm sorry about what I said.
Leave me alone.
I'm warning you, Charlie.
I love you, Connie.
I'm warning you.
I love you with all my heart.
I'm warning you.
Don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay.
I warned you.
Bonnie, will you marry me? I said, will you marry me?
No.
Bonnie, do you mean that?
No.
Take my $5, take my coats and collars, take my heart that hollers, everything I've got, everything.
Where's the bar?
Here's advice to moms who care. If you wanna stand a prayer, change the color of your hair and have no regrets. When you darken the shade, you'll finally make the grade. 'Cause gentlemen, yes, gentlemen, most gentlemen